The next question is, describe the courses offered through your program and how they integrate into a student's major coursework. Would you like to do that, Portland? Sure. You guys are on this one.
I'll start.
Other Portland?
Portland State University. I'm going to pull out my notes really quick on my phone just so I get this correct. So Portland State University is the largest university in Oregon. You probably didn't know that. We're about 28,000 students, 22,000 undergraduate students. So it's a very big school. We're located in downtown Portland, right in the center of the city. And you may, if you've been to Portland, actually visited campus and not even known it because we're so integrated with the city. And the reason I'm saying that is because our honors program, we actually call it the Urban Honors Program because it's really a program connected with understanding urban communities and helping improve them and make them better. And I'll also mention our general education program, which is called University Studies. It's actually a nationally recognized program. And I say that because our honors program, our honors college, is basically an elevated version of that. So our honors program is totally focused on getting your general education courses while learning how to think and research as a scholar. So anyone, you can major in anything if you join the Honors College. The way that the Honors College works is that as a freshman student, so most of our students come in as traditional freshmen, you'll learn to think and read and write as a scholar. In your sophomore year, you'll focus on research methods, so studying with faculty and other students, master's students, and your advisor, and your peer mentors also, to learn research methods both in social sciences and in biological and physiological sciences and humanities. In your junior year, you'll actually apply those research methods and write research papers, and then as a senior, you complete a thesis and present it in a symposium. So it's basically a holistic experience that prepares students for graduate school or professional school.
Okay. Let's see. Christina's out there. You're on this one as well, huh? Okay.
Our general education program wholly substitutes for Central Washington University's general education program. So our students are sitting in honors designated courses that are interdisciplinary in nature. So our students are learning in these small seminar style classes. Our max class is 24. Right now we're averaging about 22.8. I saw that today. And we're actually trying to bring that down to 20. That's a little high for us. So our students will take these general education courses to augment their major, to prepare them for their major. I think some of the best ways to answer this question is actually to turn it over to my students, who they can tell you how they're using their honors courses to assist them and prepare for their majors.
Want to grab the mic? And put him on his
I like putting them on the spot.
Okay, so I'm Kenya. I've met a few of you, but not all of you yet. So some of the really unique things about Central Washington's Honors College is that our courses through the Honors College are a mix of interdisciplines. So you take chemistries and art, so it's science and art, history of rock and roll. You get to take courses like Satan and Society, which is about different literatures and how that's in there. And right now I'm taking a class called Journey as a Journal, and it's about the journey of writing a journal, but also we're literally making a journal. So today I cut paper and folded paper and literally sewed together and binded an actual journal, which is pretty cool, rather than sitting in a chemistry class, which I also have to take for my major, and then applying it in the honors college courses as chemistries and art, which is super fun.
So as you can hear, what we're really doing is we're preparing our students in really unique ways. In the chemistry materials for our class, they make paper, they play with pigments, they're learning some real-world applications of these ideas that I cannot grasp, but they certainly can. And it really, I think what we see is our program, and I think everyone's up here, we elevate the rest of the university. So majors are looking for our students. They want honors students in their major because then it elevates their program. So it's a great preparation for our students to get into the major and then move on either right into the world of work or, as the majority of our students do, go into grad school.
Okay, so Brent is on this one. Down here.
It's like playing telephone. Echoing a lot of the things that were also already said, but making it a little more specific to Western Washington. With our courses, they start narrow and become broad, if you want to think of it that way. So in the first year as an honors student, you're taking our general set of humanities courses that are both counted as a general university requirement on campus, and also used as a kind of introduction to college writing and to get you used to what the honors courses are going to be like for the rest of your time on campus. Only a third of the overall courses taken at the university will be honors courses as an honors student. 2/3 are taken with the rest of campus. During that second year, you're taking your second year colloquia classes, and those are a little bit broader. So they range from economics to math to chemistry to art. And so you have a little more choice within there, but they are still those honor-specific classes. Similar to Central, the class size is a lot smaller than what the rest of campus is going to be. Our general average class size is 29 students, but for our honors courses, there are 15 to 20 students on average. So there's a much heavier sense of discussion-oriented classes, not that typical lecture style where you've got a professor up in front of a class. Oftentimes the professor is sitting down in our honors courses and discussing the topic with the students. In their junior and senior year, as an honor student, you're taking seminar courses. There is a minimum of taking 2 seminar courses to graduate from the honors program with us. Those are courses that are competed by the professors. So each summer, professors are given the option to create a syllabus and to create a specific class that they want to teach for the honors program. And then our honors board reviews all of those proposals and makes that decision. That's a combination of both professors, our honors full-time staff members, and current honors students. So the honors students do have a say, and they have the ability to give feedback on what kinds of classes they want to take. Those really range, and they change every single year. I did print out this coming year, so I won't read all of them to you, but I have a couple of favorites. Some of the different seminars that are being taught this coming year are something, one of the courses called Information Dystopia, and it's a complete analysis of the term fake news and what that really means for our society. Our honors program director, who's a geology professor, is teaching a class called What the Frack is Going On, and it's all about fracking and its economic and environmental impact on the world. We have a communication sciences and disorders professor who's teaching autism technology in the brain, looking at how technology can be used to help those that have autism and how to better support them in their learning style. So it really can range across the board what those classes look like. So even if you are in economics major, you might still take a biology class. So a great example that we have is we have a professor who teaches a genetics class, but he wants to utilize all the different honor students and what their strengths are. So you often will see students who are in the business program but taking a genetics class are the ones who are organizing the data and actually analyzing the data, while you have the natural science students conducting the experiment and doing the research part of that. And everyone can really find their place even within that specific coursework. My last point to round it out, something we just started this past year, we'll be doing it for the second year this time around. With all of our incoming freshman honors students, all of the honors students are required to take a 1-credit class in the fall, and it's essentially a brown bag series. So our honors program has combined forces with 10 different professors in a different field across the board, all centered around one theme. So this past year it was about the creation of the world. So it started with a physics professor talking about the Big Bang Theory. It followed up with a geology professor talking about plate tectonics and the formation of the world. It progressed all the way through to a sociology professor talking about the movement of people, and a geography professor talking about the different social impacts as well, of what that means for the different countries that have formed over time. So you get this kind of general sense, and it's a theme that every professor is hitting on, but also gets a chance to have all of our honor students in a classroom together, which doesn't happen all the time because of how small the class sizes is. So it allows for them to actually get to see the larger group and for those freshmen to get to know each other a little bit more too.